Job 42 is the last chapter in the book of Job. Most people stop reading at verse 12, the restoration. Job gets everything back. But verses 13 through 15 contain something that should genuinely stop you. After his restoration, Job has 10 children, 7 sons, 3 daughters. The sons are not named. The daughters are named, every single one, Jemima, Keziah. In the ancient world, naming your daughters in a sacred legal text meant something. It meant they were individuals, not property. If this kind of depth is what you are after, follow or subscribe, depending on where you are watching. Like this, and share it to someone. This would land for Bud. The naming is not even the most radical part. Verse 15 says, Job gave his daughters an inheritance alongside their brothers. That was not legal. In Job's world, daughters only inherited when there were no male heirs. Numbers 27 is the law. Daughters inherit if there are no sons. Job had 7 sons. His daughters had 0 legal claim to anything. He gave it to them anyway. Here is the theological reason that matters. He was innocent. The system still destroyed him. He had to sit with that for a long time. And when he came back different. He did not rebuild the same life. He rebuilt it in a way that refused to pass the broken system to his children. His daughters had done nothing wrong. They did not deserve to be measured by gender any more than he deserved to be measured by his suffering. So he gave them names that meant something. Jemima means dove, peace after the storm. Keziah is a fragrance. Cassia, a spice, something beautiful added to the world. Karanhapich means horn of adornment, outward beauty that reflects inner character. And then he gave them wealth, which meant independence, a future not contingent on a husband or a brother or a system that could fail them overnight. The book of Job begins with a man who had everything taken away. It ends with a man who had everything back and used it to fix something the world had broken. The patience is real, but it is not the point. The point is what the suffering produced in him and what he did with what it produced. Job's daughters are the most legally radical act in the Old Testament. Not because Job was a reformer in the modern sense, but because he had been falsely judged, and he refused to let his daughters be falsely judged. He saw them, he named them, he freed them, and the text records all 3 of their names. The sons are anonymous, the daughters are remembered. That is not an accident. The full video goes deeper. The celestial courtroom, the Hebrew word for the accuser, the Babylonian text that tells the same story but ends completely differently. Link is in the description, because Job's daughters deserve to be named more than they are, and so do yours.